word autism, what comes to mind?
I think of a learning disability and someone not being able to act in a social or group setting the way that we would consider normal.
Okay, go.
I think that the two paragraphs that I just read give me more of a scientific and understanding background of what autism actually is.
Did you know what it was in terms of science?
Not in terms of science, but just in terms of learning disabilities and having to, and being, and those people being labeled as different and experiencing things in different ways than I would, or maybe any other average person.
What is autism? And when you hear the word autism, what comes to mind?
Autism is a disability that is, hold on, we gotta restart. Can I come there?
Go ahead.
So, autism is a disability. I don't really know that much about autism. I'd like to learn about it, though. Maybe by taking
Go.
Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects children. It's on a spectrum. If you're higher on the spectrum, it's better. It's more like Asperger's. Lower on the spectrum is not better. It's really controversial whether or not it's a disability that you're born with.
And the causes are
And the causes
controversial.
are, very controversial. You just told that.
Do you feel more aware now of what autism is?
Yeah. All right.
When you hear the word autism, what comes to mind? Like, what is autism? What are the characteristics?
Oh man, the only thing I think of really when I think of autism is like Down syndrome. Is really the only thing that really comes to mind. I really don't know any of the specifics at all. Like I've known a couple kids who are like in my school, and besides that, my sister works with autistic children at her school, so I've seen her working with them. But besides that, I really don't know any specifics.
What is autism? What do you think about when you hear about autism?
So something that I just learned, I didn't know about autism. I didn't know there was such a large spectrum of the communication and the way that people talk with. I didn't know Asperger's was even considered a form of autism, and I thought that was just a different type of disorder. And the communication part, something I definitely learned about how it can just such that big wide spectrum of someone not even being able to verbally communicate to you. And a lot of the things are the social interactions have to deal with, with the autism aspect. So, learned a lot.
Woo.
It was good.
Autism, what do you know? Anything?
They're socially different, and it's not easy to
What is autism? What do you think of when you hear the word autism? Anything you know about autism?
Autism is when someone is socially different and it's hard to hold a conversation with them because they don't have the same understandings.
Okay, I'm leaving.
They're diagnosed after the age of 3. The high spectrum is Asperger's, and they're socially secluded. They make weird movements with their arms. They are different socially and aren't able to connect well with others because they are autistic.
Okay, what is autism? What do you think of autism? What what comes to mind when you think of autism?
When I think of autism, I think of a lot of kids who have the ability to learn the same stuff that other students have that do not have disabilities or intellectual disabilities. And they also have the potential, and when given the right learning environment, to succeed just as much, if not more, sometimes.